Hello yogis, I'm Mick Pattinson, and I've been asked to make a yoga video by my yoga students. And this yoga video is geared towards stress relief. It's more than just a set of physical exercises. We're working on the whole person. And that whole person is made up of the physical, the mental, the emotional, and the spiritual. And we're working on all levels. Students who come to my yoga classes want to practice at home by themselves sometimes, but they find that they get home and they forget what to do. So I've made this yoga video with a full program of standing postures and sitting postures and pranayamas, various pranayamas. So if you use this tape, you can do a full yoga program at home by yourself. And you can also use it as a stress reliever. If you come home from work one day and you're feeling stressed out, you can just switch this video on and start to relieve your stress. If you have high blood pressure or any sort of heart problems, you shouldn't be doing the inverted postures. That's with your legs up in the air. And if you're a lady and you're menstruating, you shouldn't do your leg raising as well. Anytime you find any posture difficult or causing you any sort of pain or distress, come out of the posture. Don't go any further than your limit. Just come out of the posture and relax in one of the relaxing poses, the mountain pose or the corpse pose, lying on your back. And don't worry about it. If you've only just started yoga, you can't be expected to do everything perfect right away. So don't push your limit too far. Anything that hurts, come out of the posture and relax. We just start the program with a dynamic breathing technique called Kapalabhati, or the bellows breath. And this technique, what it's going to do is clear any pollutants out of our lungs, oxygenate our bodies and brain, and raise our energy levels for the work that we're going to be doing. So this is the bellows breath, or Kapalabhati. And what we're doing is breathing in down to our abdomens, filling our abdomens up with air, so you've got a little belly sticking out down there. And then as you breathe out, you pull your abdomen in, so you're forcing the air up through your lungs and in and out of your nose. In the yoga class, we're always breathing through our nose. And we're going to do 120 of those in rounds of 40. So don't forget, we're breathing in down to our abdomens, filling our abdomen up with air, and as we breathe out, we're pulling our abdomen in, forcing the air up through our lungs and through our nostrils. So off we go, 40 of those. And when you've done 40 of those, just relax for a moment, breathe easy, before we carry on with another 40. And with this bellows breath technique, it's probably better if you start slowly and work up speed as you're going along. Now if you're ready, we'll do another 40. And then rest again, feel your breath and heartbeat coming back to normal. You just pause for about a minute. And then we'll just try one more last round of 40 breaths. Don't forget, you're breathing in down to your abdomen, filling your abdomen up with air, and then as you breathe out, you're pulling your abdomen in, forcing the air up through your lungs. And we're going to try another 40 of those. And if you find 120 breaths is too much, just do 60 in rounds of 20. But you're aiming to do 120, so you're building up to 120. But you might just want to start with 60. And we'll just take a few moments to recover from that before we start doing some physical activity. You might feel a little bit dizzy because if you're not used to this Kapalabhati breathing technique, fresh oxygen in your brain can make you feel a bit dizzy. But don't worry, that's a good thing. And now if we've recovered from that, we can just do a little bit of stretching warm-up to get us going before we start doing serious yoga. So if we can stand up. So if we can just start from the mountain pose, Tadasana, the mountain pose, and perfect posture, and we need to do this properly, so if you can have your feet together and flat, spread evenly on the floor, and your back straight and your shoulders relaxed. And just take a few deep breaths in that posture, the mountain pose. And from there, we'll just do a little stretching routine to warm us up, loosen up our bodies, ready for the work we're going to be doing. So if you can breathe in, stand on your toes, bring your arms up above your head, interlace your fingers and stretch your body up. Lift your whole body up, try and touch the ceiling, lifting your body up, stretching your whole body upwards. Stretch, stretch up, come up, feel your whole body lifting up. Up, stretch, come down, but keep your arms up. Go up again on your toes, and then bend to the right, and then left, and then do that twice more. Come down flat on your feet with your arms in front. And then twist to your right. And then left. And twice more. Back bend. Breathe out, forward bend. Bring your hands down by your feet without bending your knees. Breathe in, come up, back bend. Breathe out, going forward. And then once more, breathing in, coming up. Back bend. Breathing out as you forward bend. Breathe in, come up. Breathe in, stand on your toes. And as you breathe out, bend your knees and come down. Breathe in, come up. And do that twice more. Breathing out as you go down. Breathing in, coming up. And then settle down into the mountain pose with your feet together and flat on the floor. And your back straight and shoulders relaxed. Just take a few deep breaths. Feel your breath and your heartbeat coming back to normal. So now settle down into the mountain pose. Don't forget to have your feet together, flat, spread evenly on the floor, and your back straight, and no shoulders relaxed. And just stay there and take a few deep breaths, feeling your heartbeat come back to normal. Then we're going to carry on with Surya Namaskar, the salute to the sun. That's this sequence of postures that's going to stretch just about every muscle in our body. And so it's a good little warm-up before we start practicing the asanas. So the salute to the sun, and you need to stand forward on your mat. Starting from the mountain pose with your feet together, flat on the floor, back straight and shoulders relaxed. From there, take a deep breath. As you breathe out, bring the palms of your hands together. And breathe in, raise your arms above your head, back bend. And breathe out and forward bend. Bring your hands down to your feet without bending your knees. Then bring your right foot back, come down onto your right knee and stretch your body up. Breathe out and bring your left foot back in line with your right foot. And now hold your breath and come down onto your knees, chest and forehead, and keep your hips up. Breathe in, lift your head and chest up and keep your hips down on the floor. Breathe out, lift your hips up, push back on your heels. Feel your calf muscles stretch. Breathe in, bring your right foot forward to your right hand, come down onto your left knee and stretch up. Breathe out, bring your left foot forward in line with your right foot, keeping your legs straight. Breathe in, raise your arms above your head, back bend. Breathe out and bring your palms together. Breathe in, raise your arms above your head, back bend. Breathe out and forward bend. Breathe in, bring your left foot back, come down onto your left knee and stretch your body up. Breathe out, bring your right foot back in line with your left foot. And now hold your breath and come down onto your knees, chest and forehead, keeping your hips up. Breathe in, lift your head and chest up, drop your hips onto the floor. Breathe out, lift your hips up, push up back on your heels, feel those calf muscles stretch.
Breathe in, bring your left foot forward to your left hand, come down onto your right knee and stretch up. Breathe out, bring your right foot forward in line with your left foot without bending your knees. Breathe in, raise your arms above your head, back bend. Breathe out and bring your palms together and take a few deep breaths. And that was one round of Surya Namaskar. We're going to do another 4 rounds, 5 rounds altogether. Breathe in, raise your arms above your head, back bend. Breathe out, forward bend. Breathe in, right foot back onto your right knee, stretch up. Breathe out, left foot back in line with your right foot. Hold your breath, come down onto your knees, chest and forehead, keep your hips up. Breathe in, lift your head and chest up, keep your hips down. Breathe out, lift your hips up, push back on your heels. Breathe in, right foot forward to your right hand, come down onto your left knee, stretch up. Breathe out, left foot forward. Breathe in, raise your arms above your head, back bend. Breathe out and bring your palms together. Breathe in, arms up, back bend. Breathe out, arms down. Breathe in, left foot back on your left knee, stretch up. Breathe out, right foot back. Hold your breath, come down onto your knees, chest and forehead, keeping your hips up. Breathe in, head, chest up, hips down. Breathe out, lift your hips up, push back on your heels. Breathe in, left foot forward to your left hand on your right knee, stretch up. Breathe out, right foot forward. Breathe in, raise your arms above your head, back bend. Breathe out, palms together. And take a few deep breaths. Breathe in, raise your arms above your head, back bend. Breathe out, forward bend. Breathe in, right foot back, come down onto your right knee and stretch up. Breathe out, left foot back in line with your right foot. Hold your breath and come down onto your knees, chest and forehead, keep your hips up. Breathe in, head, chest up and hips down. Breathe out, lift your hips up, push back on your heels. Breathe in, right foot forward to your right hand on your left knee, stretch up. Breathe out, left foot forward. Breathe in, raise your arms above your head, back bend. Breathe out, bring your palms together. Breathe in, arms up, back bend. Breathe out, arms down. Breathe in, left foot back on your left knee, stretch up. Breathe out, right foot back. Hold your breath, come down onto your knees. Chest and forehead, hips up. Breathe in, head, chest up, hips down. Breathe out, lift your hips up, push back on your heels. Breathe in, left foot forward to your left hand on your right knee, stretch up. Breathe out, right foot forward. Breathe in, raise your arms above your head, back bend. Breathe out, palms together. Take a few deep breaths. Breathe in, arms up, back bend. Breathe out, forward bend. Breathe in, right foot back on your right knee, stretch up. Breathe out, left foot back in line with your right foot. Hold your breath, come down onto your knees, chest and forehead, hips up. Breathe in, head, chest up, hips down. Breathe out, lift your hips up, push back on your heels. Breathe in, right foot forward to your right hand on your left knee, stretch up. Breathe out, left foot forward. Breathe in, arms up, back bend. Breathe out and palms together. Breathe in, arms up, back bend. Breathe out, arms down. Breathe in, left foot back on your left knee, stretch up. Breathe out, right foot back. Hold your breath, come down onto your knees, chest and forehead, keep your hips up. Breathe in, head, chest up, hips down. Breathe out, lift your hips up, push back on your heels. Breathe in, left foot forward to your left hand on your right knee, stretch up. Breathe out, right foot forward. Breathe in, raise your arms above your head, back bend. Breathe out and palms together. Take a few deep breaths. And then we're going to do one more last round. Breathe in, arms up, back bend. Breathe out, arms down. Breathe in, right foot back on your right knee, stretch up. Breathe out, left foot back. Hold your breath, come down onto your knees, chest and forehead, keep your hips up. Breathe in, head, chest up, hips down. Breathe out, lift your hips up and push back on your heels. Breathe in, right foot forward to your right hand and on your left knee, stretch up. Breathe out, left foot forward. Breathe in, raise your arms above your head, back bend. Breathe out and bring your palms together. Breathe in, arms up, back bend. Breathe out, arms down. Breathe in, left foot back on your left knee, stretch up. Breathe out, right foot back. Hold your breath, come down onto your knees, chest and forehead, keep your hips up. Breathe in, head, chest up, hips down. Breathe out, lift your hips up, push back on your heels. Breathe in, left foot forward to your left hand and on your right knee, stretch up. Breathe out, right foot forward. Breathe in, raise your arms above your head, back bend. Breathe out and bring your palms together. And now we've just done 5 rounds of the Salute to the Sun. So just slide down on your back for a few moments. Arms by your side, palms of your hands uppermost. Relax your body and just take a few deep breaths like that. Take a deep breath and raise your arms above your head and stretch. Stretch your whole body from your toes right up to your hands. And as you breathe out, bring your arms down by your side. And then we'll carry on with some balancing postures. So if you can stand up, starting in the mountain pose, Tadasana, the mountain pose, with your feet together, flat, spread evenly on the floor, and back straight and shoulders relaxed. Now we're going to carry on with some balancing postures. And the main object of these balancing postures, apart from strengthening our lower legs, is helping us to focus our minds. Because if you're not focused, you fall over. So you need to have your mind and body together. Be here now. Focus. And the secret of balancing is to find somewhere to fix your gaze and concentrate on your breath. And if that's not enough to keep your mind quiet, you can count your breaths. So we're going to start with the squatting posture, which is quite easy. So it's a good start to the balancing postures. Squatting posture. Breathe in, stand on your toes, and bring your arms up in front. And as you breathe out, bend your knees and come down. Find somewhere to fix your gaze. Concentrate on your breath.
and stay there. Breathe in, come up and settle down into the mountain pose with your feet together and flat on the floor and back straight and shoulders relaxed. And just take a few deep breaths. And then we'll carry on with the tree posture. So for the tree posture, if you can bring your left foot up and into your right thigh, and if your foot can't grip, just stand and hold your leg, otherwise bring your palms together. Fix your gaze, concentrate on your breath and stay there. Take one last deep breath. As you breathe out, come down and change legs. If your foot can't grip, stay and hold your leg, otherwise bring your palms together. Fix your gaze, concentrate on your breath. Take one last deep breath. Come down as you breathe out and relax in the mountain pose. Take a few breaths in the mountain pose. Don't forget your feet are together and flat on the floor and your back is straight and those shoulders are nice and relaxed. And then we'll carry on with the dancer pose. And for the dancer pose, you need to have your left foot about 2 feet behind your right foot, with your right foot turned out and your left foot turned in. And then bring up your right arm. Go forward onto your right foot. Put your weight onto your right foot and stand on your right foot and bring your left leg up behind and grab hold of your left foot. Fix your gaze, concentrate on your breath and stay there. Take a deep breath, come down as you breathe out and change legs. So now with your left leg forward and right foot about 2 feet behind your left leg, with your left foot turned out and your right foot turned in. Bring up your left arm, go forward, stand on your left foot and bring your right leg up behind, grab hold of your right foot, concentrate your gaze, feel your breath.
And take one last deep breath. And come down as you breathe out. And relax in the mountain pose. With your feet together, flat on the floor, back straight, and those shoulders nice and relaxed. Take a few deep breaths. And now we'll just try one more balancing posture. The half moon posture, this is called. And the half moon posture, you need to have your left foot about 2 feet behind your right foot turned out, and left foot turned in. And then bend your right knee and bring your right hand down outside of your right foot, so you support yourself with your right hand or your fingertips. And then straighten your right knee and bring your left leg up higher behind and rest your left hand on your thigh. And this is quite easy because you can support yourself with your right hand. Concentrate your gaze, feel your breath. Keep both legs straight. Take a deep breath. Come up as you breathe out. And change legs. So right foot 2 feet behind your left foot. With your left foot turned out and your right foot turned in. Bend your left knee. Bring your left hand down outside of your left foot. Straighten your knee and bring your right leg up behind. So both legs are straight. Have your right hand resting on your thigh. Fix your gaze, concentrate on your breath, and stay there. Breathe in, come up. And relax in the mountain pose. Take a few deep breaths with your shoulders relaxed. Now after those balancing postures, our mind should be quite focused and we can concentrate on the next sequence of stretching postures. And it's important in all these postures to concentrate on your breath, make sure you're breathing properly. And in the yoga class, you're always breathing in through your nostrils. It's just as important to breathe properly as it is to do the postures properly. And we'll start with a triangle posture. So triangle posture, you need to have your feet about 3 feet apart. Keep your hips pushed forward, keep your back straight. Breathe in and bring your arms up, horizontal. And then as you breathe out, bring your right arm down to your right side and your left arm straight up in the air. Look up at your left hand and breathe deeply. Easy to breathe in this position. And every time you breathe in, you can just feel your right hand going down your leg a little bit more, giving your side that extra stretch. So don't forget, every time you breathe in, you can just go down a little bit more. Breathe in, come up. Breathe out and go down the other side. Look up at your right hand, breathe deeply. And the same on your left side. As you breathe in, you can just feel your left hand sliding down your leg, giving your side a good stretch. Breathe in, come up, take a deep breath, and as you breathe out, lower your arms and come back into the mountain pose. Feet are together, flat on the floor, back straight and shoulders relaxed. Take a few deep breaths. And then we'll have a back and forward bend. So you need to have your feet 3 feet apart again. Interlace your fingers behind your back. Turn your right foot out and your left foot in. Come around so that your head's in line with your right foot, and make sure your head stays in line with your right foot when you're in this posture. So back and forward bend. Breathe in. As you breathe in, back bend. And as you breathe out, forward bend. Bring your head down to your leg. Right down, as close to your leg as you can. Drop your head, let your neck, no tension in your neck, and lift your arms up behind, high. Stay there with your head in line with your right foot and concentrate on your breath.